press record. Now I'm just going to actually place a light on because it's just so dark up here. I don't know why. Place this light on and hopefully make it slightly lighter in here. Marginal. Heavy light on in the sun, and we haven't got much light. Okay, gang, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be working on proprioception, the core, legs, balance, and core down on the floor. Cool. So what you need are some weights if you fancy using weights, a cushion to use later, and we are going to start by getting warm, and then we're going to work on some balance, so some standing core. But first, let's circle back these shoulders, circling all the way back. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going, circling, going. I'm just going to sort that out, and that should be better. Fabulous. That should. Right. Okie dokie, circle them forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Fabulous. We're going to reach behind for that seatbelt. Taking it behind. And behind. And behind. And behind. Fabulous. Okie dokie. From here, let's take this pelvic rolls. Rolling all the way to the front. Stretching it all the way to the back. Exhale as we curl it under. Inhale as we straighten it out behind. 2 more. 1 more. And then finding your happy house, your happy neutral. We're going to take those hip hitches side to side. Fabulous. Okay, working through the ankle, through the foot, as well as through the sides. Okie dokie, from here, let's take the hula hoop. Take it all the way around. Doop, doop, doop. And let's take it reverse. Take it the other way. 1 and 2 and 3. And 4. Fabulous. From here, we've got options. Stub out that cigarette or open that hip out. Choose which one feels good for you. Whoops, as I fall over. That's a good start. I'm falling over already. 1 more on this side. Last one this side. And last one this side. Fabulous. Taking those feet nice and wide. Okay, we're going to take that sideways lunge, just side to side, stretching through the inner thigh. Boom. And then from there, we're going to bring those feet all the way together and we're going to sink it down. Nice regular squat. And bring it up for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Fabulous. Okie dokie. If you want to get hold of your weights, feel free to do so. But before we do that, you're going to get hold of the corner of your mat and you're just going to roll it over a couple of times. I'm going to fling out that over there. Okay, so we're rolling over our mat just a couple of times. If you haven't got a mat and you're not working on a mat, then just on the floor is equally good. Okie dokie. It's just to give us a little bit more stability. Stability, is that a word? I'm not sure. I've just made up a word. Stability. Okay, so you're going to place 1 foot on the rolled up mat. Okay, which is slightly uneven, slightly squidgy, and you're going to have to work quite hard to keep it. If you want to use your weights, options, you can place the weights on your shoulders. We can have our weights just down by our sides, or you can take the weights straight up in the air. Your choice. But the leg that's not on the floor, we're going to brush it forward and point the toe, brush it back and flex the foot. I turn side, point it forward, flex it back, point it forward, flex it back. So you're squeezing into that glute as it comes back, the foot is flexed. And we're just using that wobble just to make all those muscles in the core work a little harder. Take it forward 1 more. And back. Fabulous. Let's take it to the other side. Okie dokie. So we're going to brace, engage, point that leg forward and lift. Take it behind, flex the foot. Brilliant. Take it forward and lift it out, take it back. Fabulous. Now, this is almost quite easy. So we're going to do it again. 1 more forward, one more flexed, with a little bit more concentration, because now you're going to look at a point almost near the ceiling, okay? And then you're going to close your eyes and you're going to take the leg forward and point it, take it back and flex it. So you're pointing and flexing with your eyes closed. Everything's going to wobble. If you want to have your hand on something just to stabilize yourself, feel free to do so. It is wobbling. The body is wobbling a lot, and that's fine. All those muscles are working. Point, take it back and flex. Final time, take it forward and point, take it back and flex. And that was me wobbling like a wobble thing. Okay, and let's take it to the other side. Okay, so we're going to brace, engage. Look at that point. Now close your eyes, take that leg forward and point, take it back and flex. Forward and point, back and flex. Keeping that core engagement, standing as tall as you can, take back and flex. Take it forward and point, take it back and flex. Two more, forward and point, back and flex. One more, forward and point, back and flex. Fabulous. From there, bring the arms down by side. We're going to inhale, exhale, take it down. Regular squat. Bring it up. We have 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2, squeezing those glutes as we come up, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, this time we're going to come back to balancing on that leg again. Okay, we can place the arms down by our side, top of our shoulder, or straight up and overhead, your choice. Okay, you're going to take that foot forward over, if I turn around this way you can see, over to 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock, across to 4 o'clock. So you're taking a diagonal line across your body. You're squeezing it, lifting it forward, squeezing and take it out behind. So from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Brilliant. Core has to engage. Take it over and back. You have to squeeze that inner thigh to get that leg over to 10 o'clock. Engage the glute to get it back to 4. We've got 2 more. Over and back. Final time. Over and back. Bring the feet parallel. Fabulous. Have a little wiggle. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but to the other leg. Okay, so brace, engage, take it over to 2 o'clock, back to 8 o'clock, 2 to 8. So we got that diagonal across the body. We're trying to stand as tall as we can. And we're focusing on taking that leg across the body. Squeezing that inner thigh, squeezing that glute. Fabulous. 3 and 3 and 2 and 2 and 1 more. And 1 and 1. Brilliant. Okay, regular squat, only this time you're going to close your eyes. Okay, so you're going to take it down, exhale, engage, drive up through those heels, inhale to sink, bring it up, really thinking about that glutes, and keep your eyes focused imaginarily on the wall in front of you, on a clock or something fairly high up, a picture. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Brilliant. So you get back to balancing on that leg again. We're going to brace and engage. We're going to take the leg all the way out in front. I turn it sideways, you can see. And then we're going to circle it all the way around behind. We're going to circle it all the way around in front and circle it all the way around behind. Keeping the foot off the floor. We're standing as tall as we can. Squeezing that leg behind. Squeezing that leg in front. Brilliant. That's 3. And that's 3. And that's 2. And that's 2. And that's one. And that's one. Have a little shake out. Let's take it to the other side. So we're standing tall. We're bracing and engaging, taking that foot behind to the front. And behind and in front. Squeezing it across the body, both ways. And 3, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 5, and wobble more on this leg, and 5, and release. Have a look at that. We're going to take it legs wide. Okay, we're going to sink it down on sitting on that horse and then standing back up. Let's take it down and up. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, last one, and 1. And then we're going to come down and we're holding it down here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Fabulous. We're going to take, I'm going to place my weights down for this one. Taking the arms nice and wide. Okay, we're going to brace, engage, standing tall. We're going to wave to our friend at the end of the field. Take it over and open. Take it over and open. Taking those arms overhead. Stretch them over. 3, and 3. Brilliant. You're just taking those arms nice and slowly all the way overhead. Fabulous. One more this side. And one more this side. Brilliant. Let's bring those heels together. Turn those toes out 10 to 2. I'm going to have to take off the jumper because it's warmed up over here. Okay. So the toes are turned out 5 to 1, 10 to 2. Whatever works for you. You're going to squeeze the glutes. We're going to bring our hands just underneath our chin. Okay. Holding together means we can't look at our toes. Okay. You can't look down at your toes. We're going to sink down, open the knees apart, exhale, engage, zip the legs together, and then lift up. Sink the heels down, open the knees, zip up and lift up. Can't look at those toes. So you're looking at that wall just in front of you. Take it down, bring it up and lift up. Fabulous. 5. Take it down and lift up. That's 4. Squeeze and lift. Fabulous. That was 3. 2 more. Take it down. Zip up and lift up. Final one. Take it down. Zip up and lift up. Brilliant. We're going to keep those heels together. If you want, you can place both weights into one hand. Okay, we're going to take that hand down. So instead of a teapot where we go directly over, we're going to take it out to the side at the same time. Okay, so we're going to take that arm all the way out to the side, stretching it wide to the side and back up. Inhale takes it out, exhale, engage, bring it up. Slide it wide. Now, if that doesn't feel good for your arm, for your shoulder, then you can do a regular teapot. Equally good. It's your session. You decide what works for you. And 5. Keep those legs zipped together. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Brilliant. Let's take the weights to the other side. Got 10 on this side as well. Let's take it over. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Just going sideways. 7. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Fabulous. Okie dokie, we're going to come into our curtsies. Okay, options for your hands. You can put it down by your side, onto your shoulders, or you can take them wide to the side, your choice. We're going to do 2 sorts of curtsies. First one, or option 1 for a curtsy, is just tap behind, tap out to the side. Okay, we're going to do, or we're going to take it behind. Okay, and we're going to leg lift. Okay, we've got 5 on each side, nice and regular. Okay, so choose which one you want to do. We're taking it behind, balancing, bring that leg up. Take it behind, balance, and bring it up. Doesn't matter how far down you go, it's just a tap behind and a tap out, or all the way behind and all the way up. Equally good, whichever version you're doing. 4, last one on this side, and 5. Brilliant, let's take it to the other side. Your choice how far you want to take it. Take it out, 5, and 4. Whoops, and 3, that's me falling over then. And 2, and 1. Okay, challenge 2 is you can either tap behind and tap out to the side with your eyes closed, or we're going to take it into that beak curtsy, and we're just going to tap it out to the side, so we're not going to lift the leg, okay, but with the eyes closed. Okay, so we've got 5 on this leg, 5 on that leg, with your eyes closed, whichever version you want to do. Take it down, tap it out, take it down, tap it out. Everything has to work a little bit harder to keep you balanced. 3, and 2, I'm wobbling, and 1. Brilliant. Let's take it to the other side. So option 1, just tapping behind, tapping out, or take it all the way down. We've got 5. Take it down, and take it down. Drive through those heels, come up, and 3, and 4, last one, and 5. Fabulous. We're going to bring the heels together, the toes together, zipping up between the legs, holding onto that great big beach ball. We're going to take a rotation round to the left. Inhale to center, to the right. Inhale to center. Squeeze those glutes between the thighs. Take it round to the center. Take it round and back. 4, 4, 5, and 5. Fabulous. We're going to bring it down onto our hands and knees. So coming down to all 4s on the mat. Okay. So we're in that tabletop position. Going to brace and engage, and we're going to just take 10 regular Superman. So we're going to extend, lift, lower, return, take it to the other side. So we're focusing on those hips not rolling side to side, hip bones facing the ground, take it long, and lift, lower, return. Engaging those glutes and the back posterior muscles by flexing the foot and the thumb up in the air. 5 on this side, whoop, and 5 on this side. Brilliant. Sinking it back into that child's pose, just stretching it out for a second. Inhale to bring it back up. So from there, we're going to repeat that, but this time with our eyes closed. Okay, so closing the eyes, bracing, engaging, lengthen and lift, lower, return to the other side. Really focusing on that body staying nice and still and stable. Take it long and lift. So you're keeping that head in line with the spine. So the head isn't dipping and lifting. It's staying nice and low. or when I say low, I mean in line with the spine, not looking down at the ground, but it's not sticking up in the air. 5 on this side, and number 5 on this side. Sink it back into that child's pose, just stretch it out for a second. Inhale to bring it all the way up. Now I know some of you found that lemon squeezy easy. Okay, so this time we're going to take everything out to the side. Okay, so we're going to lengthen arm and leg out, take it out to the side, bring it to the front and bring it down. Okay, so we're going to lengthen to the side, in front and return to the other side. Lengthen, taking it out, bring it in line and returning. Brilliant. So we're keeping that back nice and long and strong. Even though we're wafting these legs around in space, destabilizing the whole core system. Everything has to work to keep us nice and stable and long. Take it out, bring it back and return. Find on this side, take it long, take it out, back, and final time this one, take it long, out, back, and down. Fabulous. From here, we're going to take the foot behind us up into a triangle. Now, I know some of you will find that lemon squeezy easy. So if you want to, we're just going to do the left leg first. So you can extend the right leg, right arm out long. Okay, and you can keep it up there. As we lift that left heel up, tap it down to the mat on one side, lift it up, tap it down to the mat on the other side. So we're just forming that triangle. The arm is up in the air. Brilliant. We've got 5 regulars. Take it over and down, over and down. Take it over and down. Pelvis isn't tilting. It's staying long and strong. Fabulous. One more each way. And back. And let's transfer it to the other side. So option, we can just do the leg, or option 2, we can extend the arm and we keep it there whilst we do the leg. Your choice. Forming that triangle, we bring it down. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale to tap it down. Fabulous. Other arm is up in the air. Hips are square to the ground. Pelvis is nice and still. Head is in line with the spine. 2 more each way. 1 more this way. 1 more that way. And bring the knees back, sinking it all the way back into that child's pose. Stretching those arms long. Brilliant. Inhale to bring it all the way up. Let's take it over onto our tail feathers. We're going to do our roll downs. So you've got choices. Choice 1, you don't go very far at all. Choice 2, you can bring it all the way down to the ground with bent knees. And choice 3, you have legs long and you bring it all the way down. Choose which one feels right for you. I'm going to place a cushion between my legs so I can make sure I've got my inner thighs turned on. And we're going to take it all the way back. And then bring it up. So just take it to wherever's been right for you today. Thinking about that. Using that breath. So we're not hauling ourselves up by our chin. We're using that coordinated muscles of the core as we exhale and round ourselves up. 3 more, taking it down. But listen to your body. If it's getting tired, or for whatever reason it doesn't like this mood today, don't do it. Bring it down. All the way up. Fabulous. Last time, take it all the way down. And bring it up. We're going to take the legs long. We're going to flex the feet. If you want to, you can place a weight between your hands, or you can just press the palms of your hands together. We're going to sit tall. Okay, we're going to rotate to the left, inhale to center, rotate to the right. Inhale to center. Fabulous. Spine is tall and long. And 3. And 4. And 4. And 5. And 5. Fabulous. Bring that one all the way down. We're going to slide the heels in. And it wouldn't be a session without a good set of bows and arrows. Let's take it back. Pulling it back. Inhale to bring it up. Let's take it back. So we're rotating from the waist. The hips are still facing forward. We're engaging our knees onto that cushion. Or if you've got a band on, you're pressing outwards into that band. 4 on this side. Number 4 on this side. Number 5 on this side. The last one on this side. Number 5. Fabulous. Let's take it all the way down onto our backs. Coming to lie long. Oh, on the floor. Let me move this camera for some reason. Brilliant. Okie dokie, let's hug those knees all the way in. Little circle around to the left. Little circle around to the right. Now we've got choices here. We can take our feet to the floor, or the next time we exhale, we can take our left leg to 90 degrees, our right leg to join it. Grabbing hold of your weights. Eek, I've lost mine. There it is. Okie dokie. We're going to, let's extend the left leg straight up in the air. We're going to point the toe, single leg extensions. Take that leg long, arms overhead. Inhale to bring it back for 8. 7. So you only take your leg as low as your back feels that it wants to go. If your back starts aching or you're feeling it in your lower back, usually means that either your leg has gone too low or your core at the moment. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And let's hug those knees all the way in. Circle to the left. Circle to the right. Okay, feet to the floor, or next time you exhale, take the right leg to 90 degrees, left leg to join it. We're going to extend the right leg straight up in the air, point the toes, and let's take that single leg extension, arms overhead. Now really focusing on the leg that's not moving. Is it not moving? Or is it slowly creeping in towards your chest? Can you keep that knee above the hip? 6, 7, 8, and hug everything in. Circle to the left, circle to the right. Brilliant. From here, we're going to take the left leg to 90 degrees, the right leg to join it. Taking the arms straight up in the air. We're going to flex the feet, and we've got our first set of dead bugs. Opposite arm, opposite leg lengthens away. Inhale to bring it back up. Feet can be on the floor, off the floor. We could choose to just move arms or just move legs. Everybody's different. Fabulous. Just bearing in mind what your back is doing. Checking it's not flexing or moving around. It's staying stable and still. 4 on this side. 4 on this side. 5 on this side. And 5 on this side. Hug everything in. Circle to the left. Circle to the right. Let's take the left foot to the floor. Let's take the right foot to the floor. Arms are down by our sides. Okay, we're going to inhale, exhale, curl that spine off the ground. Check how it's feeling today before we curl it all the way back down. One more time, take it all the way up. And then bringing it down. Now we've got choices now. As we come up this next time, we can just hold it exactly there. Or if you've got room and you fancy, you're going to turn your fists, so the fists are now facing the side of your trousers. The next time you exhale, you're taking your arms up and overhead. And then you're going to angel wing the arms all the way round and down back to your sides. And then take those arms up and overhead. So the back's staying up in that bridge position. We're just moving those arms around. Let's take it up. Let's take it round. 2 more, taking it up. Taking it round. 1 more, take it all the way up. And all the way round. Bring those arms all the way down to the floor. And the next time we inhale, curling that spine all the way down to the floor. Fabulous. From here we have options. Option 1, we can keep the feet to the floor. Option 2, we're going to take our legs to 90 degrees. Extend the left leg straight up in the air. We're going to point the toe, turn it out from the hip. Single leg extension. Let's take it long. Let's bring it back up. And long. Brilliant. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one and 1. Taking the legs back to 90 degrees and just breathing it through. Fabulous. Then we're going to take the right leg straight up in the air, point the toe, turn it out from the hips, single leg extensions, and let's go. 5. Sorry, that was 8, Isabel. That was 7. That was 6. 5. 4. Check that knee's not moving in. And your spine isn't changing shape. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Hug those knees all the way in. Little circle to the left. Little circle to the right. Brilliant. Taking those weights, placing them behind the backs of the knees. If you want to, don't have to. Bring the knees into our chest, heels by your bottom, arms down by our sides. We've got our first set of toe taps. Pressing the left toe down to the ground through treacle. Inhale brings it up. And then to the other side. Really focus on that pelvis not moving. Tummy isn't doming. And the neck isn't arching. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Fabulous. We're removing those weights. Options, take the feet to the floor or to 90 degrees, your choice. Arms straight up in the air. We're going to extend the left foot. We're going to flex the foot. And we're going to do single leg extensions. Take it long. Bring it back in. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, bring that leg back to 90 degrees, breathing it through. And then the next time we exhale, we're going to take the other leg up in the air. We're going to flex the foot and extend away. Take it long. Bring it in. Just breathing it through, doing as many or as few as feels good for you. You've all done something different during the day. So if it doesn't feel good for you, you don't do it. 3, 2, last one, taking it all the way down. And then bring the knees into hug, little circle to the left, little circle round to the right. Taking those weights to the back of the knees again. Okay, we've got a second set of toe taps. Inhale, exhale, press the treacle, bring those toes down and lift. 10 in total, 5 each side. Taking your time. 4, 4, 5, 5. Fabulous. Hugging those knees in, removing the weights. Little circle to the left, to the right, and then we've got choices, feet to the floor or to 90 degrees. Extending the left leg up, flexing the foot, turning out from the hip. Single leg extensions, take it long. Bring it back up. 7 and 6. Only going as low as feels right for you. 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1. Brilliant. Bring everything to 90 degrees, breathing it through. The 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extending the right leg, flexing the foot, turning it out from the hip. Let's go. Take it long. And return. Fabulous. Four, 3, 2, 1, and hug everything in. Circle those knees to the left, circle them around to the right. We're going to take our feet to the floor. Arms are down by our side. We've got choices now. We can either do a set of crunches or we can repeat doing a set of toe taps. Entirely up to you. Bringing those hands to the side of the head, cradling the head if you want to, or just by the side, your choice. Okay, we're going to inhale, exhale, curl up our bodies off the ground and bring it all the way back down. 8 and 7 and 6. We're not hauling ourselves up by that head. If you're doing toe taps, you're breathing it through, making sure that spine isn't moving. Keep it going. 1 more. Bring it all the way down. Whichever version we've done, we're going to do a little supine twist, taking the knees over to the left, gaze over to the right, stretch it through, and over to the other side. Brilliant. We can inhale, exhale, bring the left leg to 90 degrees. We can bring the right leg to join it, hands beside the head. We're going to have the next set of crunches, or if you are not doing crunches because it's not good for you for your pelvic floor, you've got a set of double toe taps. Okay, so your choice which we want to do. Let's inhale, exhale, lift it up and bring it down. 10, 9. Tummy isn't doming. We're not hauling ourselves up around that neck. Place the feet to the floor if it feels better for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1, and hug everything in. Whichever versions, I'll take a little circle to the left, little circle to the right. Okay, we're going to take both legs straight up in the air, forming that diamond behind your tail feathers if you wish to. So we're going to cross our ankles for 3. 1, 2, 3. Open the legs wide for 1. Cross the ankles for 3. 1, 2, 3. Open wide and cross. 2, 3, and open. Across. 2, 3, and open. Cross. 2, 3. Open wide. Cross. 2, 3. Open wide. So your only opening is wide, as is right for you. Cross, open, cross, 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 open. Got 15 more seconds. Check your tummy hasn't domed. Spine is nice and long. Neck isn't arching. Cross, cross, open. Last few seconds, and hug it all the way in. Brilliant. Little circle to the left. Little circle to the right. Grabbing hold of those weights. We can either replace our feet to the floor, or we can inhale, exhale, bring the left leg to 90 degrees, right leg to join it, taking those arms straight up in the air. Final set of dead bugs, opposite arm, opposite leg. Let's lengthen. Inhale to bring it back up. Take it long. And return. Keep it going, gang. And 4. And 4. And 5. And 5. And hug everything in. Brilliant. Grabbing hold of that cushion if you happen to have it. Placing that between the knees. We're going to do our only set of windscreen wipers today. Feet on the floor, or we're going to inhale, exhale, take our left and right leg to 90 degrees. Arm out to the side wherever's comfortable. Inhale to take over. Pause before we exhale. Squeeze those legs together and bring it all the way back up. Let's take it over. Engage. Bring it back. Brilliant. Trying to keep your legs at that right angle if they're up in the air. If we're on the floor, you're doing exactly the same. And you're squeezing those legs together. Fabulous. Keeping those knees in line. If you let the knees part, then you're taking it into the pelvis and you're starting to swing around a bit too much on your pelvis. The knees together, we're protecting into that lower back. Last one on this side. Taking it over. And last one on this side. Fabulous. Let's take those arms and legs long, stretching into fingertips, into toe tips, stretching them long. Fabulous. And let's roll all the way over onto our left-hand side. Or right-hand side, really. It doesn't really matter what they've done with that weight. Get lost. There you go. Fabulous. Coming down to lie long. Let's take those arms all the way overhead. Remember that connection rib to hip. Placing that cushion between our legs so we can make sure we use those legs both as a unit. Let's take our up and overs. All the way up and over. And bring it down. Fabulous. Looking greatly, everyone. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Fabulous. We're going to slide those, lose the cushion, slide the heels into the bottom. Okie dokie. And the feet can be on the floor or off the floor. We're going to do that knee dip and leg extension. So we're going to dip the knee to the floor in front of you. And then we're going to flex the foot and stretch that leg straight out behind us. Inhale to bring the knee to dip. Exhale, stretching that heel away. Bring it in front. Extend it out. So you're working into that gluteus muscle. Almost like we're kicking out behind us. Keeping that foot flexed at all stages. Fabulous. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. And 1. Brilliant. Taking it all the way over onto our fronts. Okie dokie, we're going to come up into a front plank. So it's options now. We can either stay down on our knees or we can come all the way up. Your choice which one you want to do. We're going to tuck those toes underneath, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're going to brace, engage, lengthen back into the heels, and we're going to lift ourselves up. Long line. And we're holding for 30 seconds. Fabulous, gang. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We've got 10 seconds. And bring those knees all the way down. Fabulous. Bringing the arms down by our sides. Let's inhale, exhale, lift everything off the ground. Bring it down. 8, 7, 6. If this move does not feel great for you, you can be up on tabletop position and you can do Superman extensions. So keep it going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it all the way down to the ground. Fabulous. Let's take it over to the other side. So placing that cushion between the legs. Taking ourselves nice and long. Okie dokie, let's take our up and overs, up and over. Just double checking you've still got a connection rib to hip, so we're not arching our back. 3, 4, 5, stopping when you've had enough, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Fabulous. Losing the cushion, and we've got those knee dips, so bring the heels in line with the knees. Okay, that top knee is going to dip to touch the floor, and front is going to exhale. You're going to press that heel all the way out behind. Inhale, bring that knee down. Fabulous. So we're trying to keep those hips nice and stable and still, so we're not rolling them backwards and forwards. We're working into this big bottom muscle. Not the biggest bottom muscle. It is one of the, it's the medium bottom muscle really. Brilliant. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, And whoa, brilliant. Okie dokie. Let's take ourselves all the way over onto our tummies again. So on our tummies, we're going to slide those elbows underneath the shoulders again, and we're going to come up into that plank position. Okay, so either we're going to inhale, exhale, and just keep it on the knees, a nice straight line from knees to shoulder, or we're going to bring it up onto our toes, your choice. Let's inhale, exhale, bring ourselves up, nice long line. From here, you've got choices. You can hold it still, or you can walk your legs out to the side of your mat and then step them back in. Stepping them wide one at a time and stepping them back in. Out, out, in, out, in. Gives you something else to think about. What's this 30 seconds? It seems to take forever. Take it out, out, in. We're on to the last couple of seconds. In, and bring it all the way down to the floor. Fabulous. Let's take a little Cobra, baby sphinx, whatever works for you. Pressing the hip bones into the ground, stretching that tummy forward and lifting it up a bit. Fabulous. Feel that great big stretch. And then bring it all the way down, folding the forearms, putting the forehead on the forearms, bringing the heels up towards the bottom. Waft them around in space. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you can lower the left leg to the floor, reach around to grab the right ankle with the right hand, press those hip bones into the ground, and bring the heel towards the bottom. Stretching through the front of those hip flexors and quads. And gently release, and let's take it to the other side. Bring that heel to the bottom, reaching around to grab. Heel to the bum, hip bones into the ground. That doesn't feel right for you, for your knees, for whatever reason, just waft your feet around in space over your bum. Everybody's different. And gently release down. Tucking those toes underneath. Let's inhale, exhale, bring it up into that tabletop position. Okay, I normally say knees underneath hips. This time I want you to take the knees slightly behind your hips, okay? So you're a slightly wonky shaped bridge, okay? And I just want you to arch your back tummy down towards the ground, tail feathers up. Breathe it through. It's just stretching into the top of those hamstrings. And from there, we're going to sink it all the way back into that child's pose. Stretch it back. Inhale, bring it back up. Okay, same thing again. Take it into that cat. Tummy kind of lower, bottom goes up, head goes up. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Let's take it back into that child's pose. Stretch it all the way behind you. Inhale, bring yourself upright. Fabulous. Let's flop ourselves over onto our tail feathers. Bring the left knee all the way in. Let's cross it over. Hug it all the way in. Take that simple twist. And then gently unraveling. And let's take it over to the other side. And gently unraveling. Bring the soles of the feet together, letting the knees just drape out to the side, wherever they happen to drape out to. Taking that deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're just going to send our nose forward over those toesies. Bring it all the way back up. Let's interlace those fingers. Inhale, reach it high to the sky, stretching it all the way up. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Interlace them behind, stretch them way behind. Release those fingers, turn the nose over the left shoulder. Bring that nose back to center, turn it over the other left shoulder. And then bring it all the way back to centre and give yourself a big round of applause. Well done, gang. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. And I will see some of you tomorrow and some of you next week sometime. Take care, gang. Bye.